Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today we're gonna be doing another plasma deck white stake high score run, my favorite thing to do ever here on Balatro, and a lot of you do like to watch me play them too. I'm gonna try and go for something wacky today. I'm not exactly sure. We're just gonna let the cards speak for themselves. Let's go ahead and click play. 950 subscribers at the time of recording this, so thank you all so much. We are so very close to the 1,000 subscriber mark goal that we have for this channel to make it fully monetized, which is awesome. I would also like to thank my members Henrique, Jack, Thunder Grenade, Philippe, and Josie. Thank you so much for being a part of the Orange Tree family. Thank you to all the new viewers on the shorts. Supernova is really good early on the shorts and on everything else. It's been an absolute dream to come just play this game every single day for you. I believe we can just play high card for a little bit now, and the reason I'm doing that is we could level up Supernova really good with high card, so we'll probably do that a little bit. Popcorn also has 50 foil chips on it. We're gonna buy it just so we can kind of stack up money. We can play one card, it really doesn't matter what it is, and we're gonna be able to just get a lot of points early. So this is a good start. We're gonna be able to get some good money going early. I will take this voucher, maybe just not yet. We have a few hands to play first. Continue to play high card, why not? 4,600 points. Maybe we could beef up this Supernova, although it's typically not like an amazing card to start off with. Hanged Man is good, I'll take that. Maybe we open up an Arcana pack. Temperance is worth $6. We can get rid of some twos and I get the money back from the Arcana pack, so I'm okay with that. Let's go to the next round. We can play a king. It's going to give us 4 malt and we're good to go. Having foil early is just super important here on the plasma deck. Could get business card. This is the another spectral pack that we're seeing. I do want overstock though, so maybe we don't want to spend too much money. I'll buy an emperor. Hermit actually helps us out a lot. Maybe I will open the spectral pack now. Wow. We could do ectoplasm. No, we can't. We can't even use it. So if you didn't know, you can't even use ectoplasm if you don't have an eligible joker. So effectively we can't do this. Nothing I really want to cryptid here. I could devil something. So let's just immolate. Screw it. Give me the $20. I'll take it. We open this up, maybe we go 8-ball. Not the best, and of course we have no discards. We do find an 8, maybe we get lucky. Oh my goodness, what a great pull right off the bat from 8-ball. That's not too bad. All right, what do we want to do? We kind of have our money sorted out. Obelisk. We could do an obelisk run, especially if we continue to play high card for a while. Let's pick up the obelisk. Let's pick up the blank voucher. Let's continue playing high card until we physically can't anymore. And then we can do some crazy shenanigans. So what do I want to do here? I could strengthen up a queen into a jack. It's really not a lot of amazing options for me. I could use death. I mean, there's just not too much I want to do. Maybe I just strengthen up the 9 and the 8, make them a little bit bigger, and then let's go next. I think I can still get away with playing high card here. So maybe I do devil a king just because, and then I'll death one. Maybe we get some money going forward. I'm gonna continue to play high cards until we can't no more. Even if it costs us a few hands, that's fine. Eventually we're gonna grow into a major obelisk. That's kind of the goal here. We did lose a foil card there, however, so we do need a little bit more points now. An extra discard might help me with that for the time being. Maybe I want to level up something. Not really. We'll roll once. Temperance is 11 bucks. We'll take that. We could do blackboard. Not super interested. Another hand size, I guess. Let's just look for a whole bunch of 8s for the time being. There's 2 of them. Let's just use all of our discards to get as many 8s as possible, just to see what kind of tarot cards we can get. I think we can get through this with just something like this. Okay, 8-ball hit a little bit. That's going to score us 2,900 points. Not bad. Go ahead and play this again. It does reset the obelisk, which is fine. We have a straight here. Maybe I don't need to play a straight. Continue playing high card. Okay. I should have looked at what that scored me. I think we're fine again here with just a high card. We are. So we're definitely ramping up our obelisk here. If we look at it already at 10 hands, which is really, really good. I am looking blue joker. Perfect. We will get rid of our hand size for that for the time being and get a spectral pack. If we would have gotten an Ankh, I would have been interested in Ankhing an obelisk, and we could have done double obelisk early. I'm still interested in that if we find one, although we might be a little bit low on money. Okay, this is going to be a challenge, although I think with the blue joker we're going to be okay. Yeah, we're totally going to be fine. We'll just play 3 high cards and that'll be more than enough. And this blue joker is actually really, really good for this obelisk. So we're getting things set up quite nicely. Maybe we'll transition into like pairs or something. A negative business card. Okay, I'll take it. Absolutely, I'll take it. Probably level up high card for the time being. Not a big deal. We're gonna have to transition into a better hand. Okay, hanging Chad with foil is pretty amazing. 8-ball can get out of here. We kind of have our setup now. Let's go next. I don't want a Baron. We're gonna go obelisk. We're gonna try and get a massive obelisk. We're probably pretty fine here, even if we just play something like this. That's just gonna win. So we can kind of just cruise control now for a little bit and still level up our high card for the time being. Maybe we transition into 4 of a kinds. Probably something I would like to do. Mail-in rebate isn't too bad. What would I drop for it? I'm not sure. Probably the drunkard, I would assume. Go ahead and do that and focus on our money for now. So we're getting rid of 9s here. We don't find any here. We're going to keep a few face cards as well. There's 1 9. Okay, there's 4 of a kind on jacks. Let's go ahead and see how much 1 gets me. It probably just gets me over the limit already still. No, it does not. Okay, we can do that again and just grind out some money. We know we're getting about 10 to 12,000 per, depending on what happens, which is nice. Okay, I like the way this run is going so far. I really, really do. We can go ahead and make another gold jack, sure. We're probably going to transition into 4 of a kinds if we can. That's going to be the goal. Emperor, sure. Okay, we get another foil card, which is actually really, really good. We should be fine here again. Obelisk again isn't doing absolutely anything for us. 3 3s. This is the best mail-in rebate ever. Instantly $15. Let's go. We might as well just continue to discard, play a king. How much is this going to get me with 3 foils? Not too much, which is good. We can go ahead and play another high card. You guys are all probably thinking I'm crazy right now, but that's fine. I'm thinking we get this up to at least like 25 before I start changing things. I would still consider an Ankh. Okay, no, we're gonna immolate again, get rid of more cards. Beautiful. We're gonna roll a few times. Maybe we find a king or something in here. Beautiful, perfect. This is going almost exactly how I want it. Let's go next. 22,000. Not too worried about it. Let's continue golding our kings. We are getting rid of 4s, sure. Might as well make as much money as possible. There's another 4 we can get rid of. Happy about that. We'll play the king. I'm not exactly sure how much this is going to score me. 16,000, so we know we can get through in a few hands here. Make sure to play this for the business card value. This is a pretty cool run. So we already have 20 high cards and only a few other cards, and Obelisk is going to go nuts eventually here, which is awesome. I would love a way to get a second Obelisk. I think that would be the play. Temperance and a Hermit. What a perfect pack there. Beautiful. Let's probably go pair mode after this is my guess. Probably the easiest thing to do, or we could do the family. No, I'm gonna skip it. We'll probably go pair mode. Don't need any of that. Okay, 33,000. We're still fine. We're gonna discard some queens. Not a problem if we could find some. Okay, maybe we play something that isn't a face card. I don't think this will score too much. Also, that was a pair, so that was a mistake. There's a queen. Might as well get our money from it. And we can go ahead and play a king here. It's going to reset the obelisk. It's fine. Again, we don't have to use the obelisk just yet. We're doing just fine without it. Luckily, we have those foil cards. Supernova is getting me some mult, which is good. Although... we need something else. I'm thinking, that's why I'm thinking we're going to have to play 4 of a kinds probably to get through this. Let's open up Arcana pack. A fool gives me a hermit. Okay, we'll take that. Let's go ahead and peek at our deck here. So 6 kings is what we're building up to. So kings is going to be my 4 of a kind target. There's the family again. The wheel doesn't hit. We're going to skip the family. 3 of a kind could be a better option. Let's go next. Diamonds are debuffed. I think we can get through this without a problem. 6s is what we're getting rid of. Okay. We'll debuff all of the, or we'll get rid of all the cards that are debuffed. Not a problem. Okay, we'll make sure that we play our high card for the time being. That's going to get us almost halfway there. Go ahead and play a pair, I suppose. That was probably a mistake, but that's okay. We only need a few more thousand. Play a high card ace. And we're through. Okay, so now I think we should start pivoting and using the obelisk. We have 24 hands played here. We're on ante 6. So I think we finally start playing with the obelisk here. I think that is what we do. Let's go ahead and see if there's anything else to get us more mult early. Ideally, 4 of a kind we boost up quite a bit. Probably gets us close if we play that. Okay, let's try it out here. There's a flush right off the bat. I guess it's just consecutive hands played, so we can play a flush. Sure, we might as well spread it out for the time being, as long as we can use our hands properly. So that's 24,000. We're getting rid of 5s. Okay, we can do that as well. Looking for these kings. Maybe we just get rid of the ace. Again, still looking for the kings. Okay, unfortunate. We can go ahead and play a pair and just get this obelisk roaring eventually. We're going to want to play multiple hands anyways. So in this case, maybe we just play a pair again. Because we know we're going to get through it here and we get all of the gold. Obelisk is already at 1.6x. Pairs are only at 4, so we have 20 hands there, but ideally we're going to be playing 4 of a kind. So it's fine if we play multiple other hands. We want to make this obelisk as big as possible and play as many hands as possible as well. So let's use a strength, get more kings so we're more confident in what we're getting. Can roll a few times. Let's go next. 60,000 I'm not extremely worried about. We're getting rid of 10s. We can do that. Let's make some money. We can play a 3 of a kind of jacks. See how much this gets me. Okay, 22,000 should be fine. I think we're getting rid of 10s, so get the money there. Let's go ahead and do another discard. And now let's try this 4 of a kind and see how much that's going to score me. Okay, very, 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 very close. I got to make sure that I don't play a high card. So I got to be careful with stuff like that. 76,000. Obelisk is continuing to go up. It's at 2.2x now. Very rare situation where we can kind of just go for a very, very insane obelisk, but I think we kind of have the perfect storm here. Let's level up Mars. We want more base malt, so if we can find a joker that gives us more base malt early, we'll probably drop like the blue joker for it. An extra hand size, maybe not. Okay, we drop this, we get a brainstorm. So what we can do with the brainstorm is copy the Chad for now. 36 base malt isn't bad either, so we probably could drop maybe the supernova now. And I'm just spitballing here. We'll see. We'll copy the supernova and put it here and get this obelisk roaring. We'll see what we can do here. Erosion is a really, really good joker early on for stuff like that. First, we'll copy our mail-in rebate. We're looking for 3s. Beautiful. That is 20 bucks right there. 10. Awesome. We'll do it one more time. Yeah, we have our 4 of a kind. Let's play our pair first, see how much this scores. Okay, it gets us about 26,000. We'll go ahead and play our 4 of a kind now. This should get us very, very close to where we need to be. 98,000. Beautiful. Obelisk is at 2.6 now, which is only going to continue to grow. Let's get some more time here. That is potentially a little bit dangerous, getting us more time like that, but it's okay. Let's go ahead and look. We're nowhere near 24, so we're doing just fine. Maybe we grab another king on the way. I will take a purple seal, however. An emperor, I'm not thrilled about those 2 options that we picked up. We'll roll a few more times. Let's go next here. 40k. We're not exactly worried about that. We're getting rid of 6s. Go ahead and get rid of these. I don't need those. 6s, there's another $20. A devil we can use on the king, sure. We could play a 2 pair with the erosion and see how much that scores me. This might just be more than enough. Okay, not quite, which is good. We'd rather have that. Let's play 2 pair again. This is going to be the biggest obelisk we could ever think of here. 3x obelisk now. Beautiful. Again, if we play that 4 of a kind, it should be pretty good because it has a decent amount of base malt and chips. We'll take the money for sure. Open up a celestial pack. Again, I'm looking for a 4 of a kind. Didn't find it there. That's all right. I don't need more chips right now. We're kind of just focusing on malt. So we'll spin a little bit of money. Let's go next round here. We're getting rid of 6s again. Okay, don't find any off the bat. Don't find any again off the bat. There's 2 of them. That's beautiful. Give me all of the money possible. We'll go ahead and put the erosion out there again, which is giving us 32 malt every time. Okay, 44,000. Now we play, we can play our 4 of a kind, and we'll see how much this scores us. Also, business card just been giving us some passive income, which is beautiful. Obelisk is at 3.4. We love to see it. We could always, if we were in dire need, copy the obelisk first. I don't think we're in that need yet. Another immolate. We send it instantly. Getting rid of cards gives erosion more. We did lose a king there. We grab it right back. How many kings do we have? 7. Also 7 jacks, so that is perfect. We can level up Venus if we need. This is going to be a fun run. We are cooking early. Strength is nice. Mars is beautiful. Let's stop there. Getting rid of kings here, so probably not going to be doing that. Let's go ahead and get rid of the 10s. I could have made more jacks, I suppose. I'm looking for how many queens we have. We have 2. Maybe we play these jacks, send it off. The erosion might be too good now. We're at 48 malt on that. Okay, it's too good. The erosion's too good already, but that's fine. Obelisk is at 3.6. We have so many hands to play with. We've only played 3 4 of a kinds. Okay, we grab the director's cut. Perfect. It might be time to say goodbye to meal and rebate. Pick up the Diet Cola. Strength I still want. Let's see what the spectral pack offers. Okay, interesting. What we're gonna do is hold on, we're gonna deja vu and then we're gonna cryptid. Okay, made sure I did that in the right order. Hanged Man, we're gonna get rid of a few cards and we're looking really good. We'll pick up an emperor and we'll move on next. 70,000. We do have an empty joker slot. Let's go ahead and see if we can find those 10s perhaps. Not looking that likely, to be honest. We have 4 jacks. Let's ditch the strength. See what the emperor gives us. It just gives us another strength. Okay, let's play the 4 of a kind on the erosion to get that base malt right now. Eventually the erosion can go, but it gives us what we need to multiply right now for the obelisk, which is at 3.8x. This is a really good trading card. Perfect. We can schedule our deck down even more, which is beautiful. Now, if we play our cards right, eventually we can also deep dive into flush 5 instead. So let's go ahead and firstly do that. What we can do here is get rid of the 6. We can make it into a king. We don't need to strength. We'll discard. We can discard again. Let's play the 3 of a kind. This probably is just enough to win, which is totally fine with me. Not really too worried about that. It's not, which is okay. Let's go ahead and play another 3 of a kind. Actually, let's go ahead and use the strength on this queen, and we'll play a 4 of a kind and send that out and get some money from our red seal kings here. Okay, 261,000. We're cooking. Obelisk is at 4.2x. Beautiful. Okay, what else can we do here? I will gladly take another hermit for money. I think that's very, very important. We roll a little bit just to see what's going on. We'll take another hermit for money. I think that is still important. Okay, don't need Pluto. We're planning on not playing Pluto again. We'll take Mars. Beautiful. We'll take a hanged man and we go next here. Decrease level of played poker hand. I'm not exactly worried about that. Let's hang these. Let's cut off an ace. Why don't we? Let's do a little bit more discarding. Let's play a 4 of a kind and see what that's going to get me. It's gonna de-level my 4 of a kind, but it's okay. I'm not too upset about it. That's 219,000 points right there. Obelisk continuing to grow. Now, if we really need to, we can copy a brainstorm onto an obelisk and we could be okay. Erosion's at 64, so some great base malt here. Might be willing to add a few cards here. I'm not too sure I want a polychrome ace. Let's move on. An emperor sounds like an all right thing. All right. Baron. No thank you. We don't need Baron right now. Go ahead and cut an ace. We can devil a jack. Probably not doing the strength right now, so that's okay. Get rid of a few cards here. Let's go ahead and play the pair first. Now, the reason I'm doing this, even if it wins, okay, it does, is just to level up the obelisk more and give us a spread of things that we can still play. So, I mean, we still have many, many hands before we even touch high card, which is the whole point of this run. It's the whole point to get obelisk to its final form. Let's go ahead and open up an Arcana pack. Why not? Temperance speaks to me early. Let's take it. High Priestess for a Mars. Beautiful. You know what? We might even play a 2 pair, so let's go ahead and level up that 2 pair. I'm interested in another king. I'm also interested in another jack. If we look at our deck, 11 kings, 8 jacks. Those are typically our pairs. So I'm happy with that. Okay. Interesting stuff here. We could take a showman for a second obelisk. Unfortunately, it starts at where it's at right now, so I'm not too thrilled about that. If we got an invisible joker, I would be willing to sell everything except the obelisk and the brainstorm. I really would be. So maybe we look for invisible joker. Maybe, just maybe. Okay, that's enough of that. Continuing to get rid of cards. That's going to help me pare down my deck perfectly so I can continue playing anything that I want with the obelisk, which is beautiful. Let's go ahead and play a 3 of a kind, continuing to mix some things up here. Okay, and that's still just enough to win right now, and we're getting money from our gold cards. We're getting money from our trading card. We're getting money from our business card. We got all things rolling. One thing I need to note, I still have a double tag. I've kind of put that in the back of my brain. I haven't really thought about it. Temperance is worth more money here, so we take the temperance. Can we get an invisible joker? Lucky Cat is here. Sorry, Lucky Cat. It is not time for you. I am looking for an invisible joker. That would be very, very awesome. Maybe even a blueprint. I would put that on the obelisk and we would be laughing. An emperor I will take. I said an emperor I will take. Okay, Wheel of Fortune. Okay, we get foil on the obelisk. Fine. Let's go next here. Very large blind. I'm actually not worried about it at all. Let's go ahead and cut that card. I can make another jack, which is good. I will cut these. Maybe I will cut these. Maybe I play a 4 of a kind of jack. See what that's looking like. Don't think it's 600,000, but I think it's at least halfway. 360,000, beautiful. So I go ahead and play my 4 of a kind of kings, and now we're chilling. Okay, 745,000, we win the game. Now, we want to go more, so we go endless mode. Our obelisk is at 5.2. We get an extra hand size, that is beautiful. We're looking for an invisible joker here. DNA, interesting. What would I want to DNA? I probably do want to DNA, to be honest. What would I get rid of? I probably can get rid of the hanging Chad. Let's go ahead and DNA. The reason I want to do that is so we can start doing flush 5 modes as well, which is just another set of hands that we don't have to worry about the obelisk. Now, I think we're going to run golden ticket as well and get a little bit of a money printer going here. We're going to re-roll that boss. No repeat hand types this round. Probably fine. Okay? Probably fine. The magician, we can throw on you. We can now cut everything else. And there we go. So what we're going to do is death this. Let's Wheel of Fortune. Doesn't work. And then let's go ahead and play. We can't play a high card. Okay, so DNA is useless to us. This is very, very good information. DNA is useless to us. We will be selling that instantly. Let's go ahead and play 4 of a kind. DNA is useless to me. Okay, I need to remember that. Wow, that was almost a throw. That was almost a throw, everyone. That was almost a throw. DNA, thank you for joining the team, and goodbye. Okay, I no longer need you. It was fun while you were there. I probably should have picked up a joker there. We can pick up to-do list for the time being. Hanging Chad is back. I don't want you. I don't need you. It was nice having you, but I don't need you. Erosion is good for my base malt for the time being. I would really, really, really like an invisible joker, if at all possible. Golden ticket doesn't necessarily need to be here either. 330,000. Obelisk is at 5.4. Okay, let's go ahead and play a pair. See what a pair is getting me these days. Okay, only 210,000. Let's go ahead and do something like this and get our golden ticket value. Also, we could do 5 of a kinds. We could do a whole bunch with this run. Let's get some golden ticket value here. Probably should have copied it, but I'm not really too worried about it. We're doing fine on points as well. Probably should have copied the golden ticket though. I love a blueprint to throw on that obelisk. That would give us a much longer runway. But again, we're fine. Times 6 is good. There will be times 6 the next time we play a card. Continue to level up Mars. Probably Venus is an option for us as well. We will roll. We have Mars. Perfect. I don't need to spend my money on Mercury. Maybe Venus again. Don't need Jupiter. Roll. Okay, Baron is here again. We're not taking Baron, okay? This is Obelisk's time to shine. No repeat hand types. That's gonna be fine for me. I'm not too worried. Go ahead and do something like so. So we can play the... Go ahead and do a little bit of discarding. Okay, we have 2 4 of a kinds now. So now the option is, what do we want to do? We're probably just going to win with this, so we send it off into the abyss. And we do 518,000. Now I think we need to get to the millions. I think we need to get to the millions now. So we're a little bit behind on scoring, I believe. So we're gonna have to find something here. Polycurl? No. Okay, that's fine. Good, we'll make another king. Good for golden ticket. Would like to find... Okay. Oh, geez. Getting all of the wrong things. Okay, another one of these. So if we think of 34 times 6, obviously that's much better than erosion, right? So erosion's pretty much useless at this point now, I believe. Could have considered taking that mime. So this is going to score us much more than the erosion. We can even sandwich it though, so the erosion will still count for a little bit. So let's see what this scores us now, and we will play something like this. The best we can possibly do, get the money back from the golden ticket, $8 per card. So we're gonna go times 6 first. Aha, 1.4 million. There we go. We also need to get rid of To the Moon. We can get rid of Erosion. We can get rid of To the Moon. We have a few options here. Let's go ahead and strengthen these up. That was actually a really, really good strength. We're looking for a little bit more power though, because we're not going to survive forever the way we have things going. Okay, the family comes into play, and we definitely take that as well. The mime just wants to be here. I'm trying to think of why a mime would be good right now. We don't have any steel. It would re-trigger gold. I just don't want you right now, mime. Thank you for showing up. It's just the wrong run for you to show up. Okay, we should be much, much stronger now with this family, considering we're going to be playing 4 of a kinds for at least 12 more hands, which is probably going to be, you know, 4 more antes if you think about it that way, because ideally we win in 1 every single time. So let's go ahead and do something like this and send it off and see what this is going to get me. Erosion can go though, for sure. Okay, we're at 17 million now with that obelisk, and it is still growing. It's at 6.4x, which is beautiful. Pick up the Arcana pack. Nothing I really need to strength. Don't really need those from the priestess. I would take something interesting and new from here. I'm not interested in those. Card sharp is another decent option. It's gonna be better than the erosion if we have to play 2 hands. So let's go ahead and grab it for the time being and continue rolling a little bit. I don't need Midas Mask. I'll continue to pick up Mars cards. Get that base malt cooking. I said I'll continue to pick up Mars cards and get that base malt cooking. Let's go next round. First hand is drawn face down. I think we can live with that. If I discard all of these, then I know that these are all kings. So let's go ahead and play it. Probably one of the best scenarios that we could have gotten. And we're at 17 million once again. Our second hand would be ×3 of that, just so you know, because we have card sharp. It would be times 6.6 times 3 times 6.6 times 4. So beautiful things going on here. Wouldn't consider an Ankh anymore. Probably too late for the Ankh. We'll grab a talisman because it's fun. We'll continue playing Mars. Bull is not needed right now. Constellation, it's a little bit too late for you, but I like seeing you. Mars. The boot, the big boot. Not quite as big as the one we had last time. Let's finally use our vouchers tag, or our skip here. And I think we're fine. Let's go ahead and play a 3 of a kind just because we can. Okay. Now let's go ahead and delete a few things here. We have temperance. We're going to go ahead and play our 4 of a kind. Not exactly sure if this is enough. Yes, it is. 28 million. Beautiful. And now what are our voucher skips going to get us? An antimatter would be ideal. Retcon is nice. Another discard is nice. We just pull a random negative hallucination, which is awesome. We're going to be opening up packs anyway, so it's good to have the negative hallucination. Didn't hit anything there. 3 of a kind, we're leveling up a little bit, which is good. Another death card will help us. We could probably start venturing into Flush 5 mode. It would make card sharp slightly worse, for sure. Okay, what am I interested in here? A hermit? Sure. Obelisk is at ×7. Emperor. Okay, let's go next here. $1 per card played, I'm not too worried about. Let's go ahead and play the 4 of a kind. I would like to see how much of a bump card sharp gives me. That's 38 million somehow. I'm not exactly sure why. I know obelisk is going up, but I think the blinds are definitely going up more than our obelisk. So actually that is decent use of a justice there. We'll go ahead and try out a justice. Let's open up another pack here. Hanged Man is also good. 2 pair, probably not going to be played. Let's make sure we're catching up slightly on that field, so we need to be a little bit careful. I'm going to continue to roll. hopefully find a blueprint. Okay, we found a driver's license, which is just better than the card sharp, and a death, which is nice. 600 million. Not exactly sure that we can even get there, so this might be the end of the video already. We can find out. Go ahead and play our 4 of a kind and see what we get. Okay, we're gonna be fine, especially with that glass card. What I'm gonna do first is hang those, and I will discard that. And with this glass card, let's see. Actually, we do not need to risk it right now. Let's go ahead and play our jacks instead. We do not need to risk the glass card right now. Also, okay, somehow that won. Also, I need to get rid of this golden ticket for something else on this list. 4 of a kind we're still playing, although it's only a few more hands of 4 of a kind, and then we're gonna have to skip over to something else. A death card. Beautiful. What can I get rid of for the golden ticket? Probably just another times mult, if I'm being honest with you. Vampire? No. Go next. I don't need it now. 900 million, we're fine. I'm not too worried about anything just yet. Go ahead and play it. So we are nearly halfway there. We can do a little bit of discarding. Maybe we play some magician cards because it's fun. Gotta check the run info. We're at 19 4 of a kinds, so I do need to pump the brakes on the 4 of a kinds a little bit. And that got us through, but I do need to pump the brakes on the 4 of a kinds. We're about to lose out on them. Just fine. Obelisk is at ×8. Beautiful stuff. Another death. Awesome. Okay. We'll use the death here. We'll also use the hermit. Looking to get rid of golden ticket here for probably a times mult joker, if I'm being honest with you. Ancient joker? I mean, we don't really have a huge mixed bag of things, but it's going to be better than the golden ticket for now. Okay. Reroll. Okay, we can play 5 cards. I'm not worried about that. So it's on spades. Okay. So have you ever seen a ×8 obelisk? You're probably saying, how the heck did you get a ×8 obelisk? Well, when we started this run, I played a ton of high cards, and now we've been playing 4 of a kinds. However, the boss says 5 cards, so we're gonna play 5 kings, leading with the glass, ×8 obelisk, multiplied by brainstorm, then a driver's license, then a family, and then an ancient joker. Let's go ahead and see how much this scores. The power of the obelisk and the ancient joker in this case. Let's go ahead and send it. E⁻11 with the almighty obelisk. Who says that the obelisk wasn't good? The obelisk is fun, okay? It's a fun joker to play. I don't think that glass broke either, which is good. Now we're on clubs, so we're not going to score nearly as high. We can start leveling up Planet X because our Mars is a little bit sketchy nowadays. I could probably get rid of the ancient joker in hopes of something else. Hologram would have been nice this run, but it's not going to happen. A photograph is not terrible. We roll. We go next. We need to get E⁻11 again. So I'm not exactly sure how we're going to do that. We also need to play clubs, in which we have 3 king of clubs. Except they're not going to get re-triggered, unfortunately. The world doesn't help us out right now. We have jacks of clubs right now, so we could do something like this. Now, would it be in our best interest? No, it's probably still better just to copy obelisk. Let's send it. See what this does for us. Okay, only 7 billion. So I think we're just dead, unfortunately. Go ahead and play this. I think we're just dead. We will try and find that glass card, though, for sure. Yeah, that was only 1 billion. So let's go ahead and try and find that glass card. Did I break it is the question. No, it's still hanging out here. We only have 6 cards left, so we are guaranteed to see it. We will probably play all of these clubs. There's the glass. And we'll probably be close to winning here. It'll be quite close. Oh, we did it. Let's go. But the glass broke. So we're probably dead. And we're on hearts now, in which we have 3 kings of hearts. We could find a sun card, I suppose. It's possible. I guess if we just play around this ancient joker, although this is our last 4 of a kind round as well. Let's try and pray for a sun here. Probably not going to happen. Polychrome? No. Okay. We'll might as well beef it up one last time here. Do I get a sun card? I get a Baron. I would have to play a high card. I don't know if Baron gets me there. I would have 2 Barons technically, but I would have to play, well, I wouldn't have to play high card. I could play jacks. Maybe it's better than the ancient joker. Let's go ahead and see. It's all for fun. Let's just play our jacks this hand and try and get as many gold seal kings as well. There's our jacks. Let's just see what it does. Play the 5 of a kind, I suppose. You know what? I think we could get there for sure. We could also play a pair and see what that does. Let's do it. Yeah, I know. It has to be a 4 or 5 of a kind. So let's look for the jacks. We still have a few of them in our system here. What do we need to do in order to ensure we get jacks? We have 5 cards left. So we're gonna get 2 kings and 3 jacks out of this. We only need to get 2 jacks. Okay, that was very ideal. This is the best we can do. Also, this is the last 4 of a kind we can play before the obelisk resets. Let's go ahead and send it. We're literally holding on by the skin of our teeth right now. The Baron is the only reason we're alive. E12. But we can no longer play the 4 of a kind. 4 of a kinds are tapped out, everyone. Officially tapped out. Obelisk, I just want to get it. I really just want to get it to 10x. So we're going to try and do that. We're really going to try. Let's level up pairs a little bit. Pairs could be another angle for sure. Full houses even, technically. We could. Unfortunately, we kind of need those kings now. I'm not exactly sure if it's better. I mean, we could try. See if it's better to play it with the Baron instead. Let's go next. Re-roll that. Oh, no. Stinky. Play only 1 hand. Interesting stuff here. First things first, let's cut this crap. This is probably our best hand, right? Now, is it gonna be better to play the kings? Not the kings. Is it gonna be better to play the 5 of a kind with the Baron here or here? So we gotta think. The Baron's gonna do 1.5 times. So 2.25 times 1, 2, 3, 4. So 2.2 times 2.2 times 2.2 times 2.2. Probably better than the obelisk, right? So it's gonna do 1.5 to the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So what is 1.5 times 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 1.5? Let's count that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's see. That is 25x. So it is definitely better than the obelisk here. So we send it. Go ahead and send it. This should be enough. The Baron is saving us. Beautiful. We're still alive. I can't believe that we're still alive, but we're still alive. Those jacks are saving us. The obelisk is at 9.6. We can still do this. Beautiful stuff. Hanged man. Temperance, probably. Give us more money. The Baron has helped us survive in this case. The duo does not help me out whatsoever. These are both negative. Might as well open it just to get hallucination value. Beautiful, don't want it. Next. The mime. The beautiful mime. I'm not sure if the mime's better than anything. I don't want to turn this into a Baron mime video, so we're not going to do it. E13. I don't know if we're getting there, to be honest with you. We're capped out on 4 of a kind. 3 of a kind is just as good as 5 of a kind, so that's interesting. We could get a few extra kings in hand. Maybe that's what we do. We could try it out right now. Let's send it. This isn't gonna hurt anything. Okay, that was only E to the 11. Not good enough. We could play our... We can't play this. We could play a 3 of a kind with kings, however. Let's go ahead and do that instead. See how much that's gonna score with all red seal kings. Still only E to the 11. We could play a pair of jacks. Let's try and get one better king. Better king. Better king. It's just a king. This is the best we can do, everyone. Let's go ahead and send it. Do we get any extra malt? We do not, so that's probably going to kill us. That being said, we did get obelisk to over 10x. Let's go. Our obelisk hit 10x. Our best hand was E12. That was a really fun run. Honestly, it ended with a little bit of a Baron, but that's not what we were going for. Our obelisk hit 10x at the end, which is really, really fun. I hope you enjoy these videos. I hope you enjoy me going for just wacky high scores and not just, you know, the uber high score all the time. I think it's a fun way to play the game. Thank you all so much for watching. We're getting so close to 1,000. If you're new here and you are not subscribed, I would really appreciate you hitting that subscribe button. There's about 84% of you that aren't subscribed, so it would really make me happy if you could do that for me. And thank you all so much for watching. I will see you with another Balatro video tomorrow. Goodbye.